This is me, Z Williams, Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams, Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams, Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams, Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams, Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. I have an objective. I want to do a revolution. I'm going to do a revolution with the music. This is me, Z Williams. 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 Nini Nang, Z Williams. Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. Nini Nang, Z Williams. Nina, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. Nini Nang, Z Williams. Nini Nang, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. This is me, Z Williams. Nini Nang. There is no rules in hip-hop. Yeah, I like it. However you take it, however you wanted to do it, that is how hip-hop is. There is a freedom of speech, freedom of saying your mind.
We are Muslim Nigerian society, and we don't want secular, Western, free-thinking, infidels, lifestyles to dominate the original culture, to outweigh our Islamic beliefs. We will not allow that.
Actually, we need change because we are tired of the things that is happening among our people in the name of our religion and the name of our culture.
We allow changes, but the changes must not poison our belief, must not poison our ideals, must not poison our lifestyle. We have our identity. We are proud of our identity. We are determined to secure our identity. If we jeopardize, if we bastardize, if we killed our identity, then we are nowhere to be placed in the near future. That's why the censorship is on guard to ensure things are done the right way.
Yeah, the ghost is loose in the building. T-Rex, Sirius. Haha, intersection.
I have a problem with censorship board. I don't believe in censorship board. I have to leave Kano because if I didn't leave Kano, they will arrest me. After they ban your song, they will arrest you. They will take you to jail. They will put fine for you. This censorship board is wrong. It's totally wrong. They said we are inviting American culture or Western culture. We are bringing it into the Kano state to spoil the youth and younger ones. Okay, culture to me is the way people live their life. That is it. And I choose to be a hip-hop artist. That is my culture. Allow me to do it. I did the song because of the people who are thinking there in Kano who I am, saying a lot of things about me. I am this, I am that. I'm sponsored by white people to come and spoil Hausa and Islamic religion in Kano. This is what they are thinking who I am. I address them for them to know who I am and what I'm capable of.
Start with the chorus first, okay?
Chorus.
Yes.
Okay. Rock ku fito hip hop, manya ku fito hip hop, samari ku fito hip hop, yan mata ku fito hip hop. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Ziriam's talking. This is me. Anybody who listen to it, you know, okay? This is who he is. The name of the song is This Is Me. And this is me. This is me. This is me. Nina. 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 Bako babu sallama mugu ne ku biyo shi da kota. Ni na aje gariyo da adda na ɗauko ta ta mai. Da fari suna na Nazir bin Ahmad Hausawa lungun bargon yayan Usama bin Music. Shugaban Taliban na hip hop ake town. Revolution then na music na annabi say alright, alright. Yeah, alright, alright. Ni ne innovator na rapping da zaurance twisting da Hausa. Ni ne mai suna biyar, tsaffi su kira ni da ɗantala, manya su kira ni Muhammad Hajiya ta kira ni ta ce Nazir, ni gas su kira ni da Ziriams. Sannan 'yan matan gari idan sun ganni su ce Nazir kanto duk ku kira ni da Ziriams. Ziriams ni ne Ziriams, Ziriams. Sun ce wai ba zan iya ba la'anannu masu halin siya ɗara ɗai ya ɗera ɗaira hatta zananto Allahn Yahura ba. If they take me to prison, when I enter prison, I will train some people to become rappers, and when I come out, I will continue. Me laya kiyaye mai zamani, lokaci na ne dole ku banni in yi hip hop. Aha. This thing started when this guy Rabo came in. He just called musicians and said, okay, from today, any song you did, any album, we have to censor it before it goes out. Why will I take my things to Rabu for him to censor my song? I will not do that. It is not right.
I am the Director General, Kano State Censorship Board. We are mandated in the law to ensure that industries that are intended for public consumption are duly censored by this board before they are finally released to the public. The original culture, the original identity through this board will be promoted, will not be undermined to the detriment of foreign alien cultures. We are determined authoritatively to ensure practitioners produced original projects. Let my practitioner here be very independent and creative enough to mold his local musical tool to make new things. That's creativity. Not adopting jita, not adopting piano.
It's 4 times. This is me. This is me. This is me. Ninenang. This is me. Again.
No. Come, let me show you.
This guy Rabo cannot tell me anything about my song because it's my idea, it's my thinking. This is me. How can you come and criticize my creativity and say, okay, this is not correct, this is not right? What did he know in singing? If he is a singer, let him sing. And we'll see what he's going to sing. And I'm going to release my album, of course, I'm working on it. And when I finish it, maybe, probably, it can't be sold in Kano. Why my album cannot be sold in Kano? I must censor it. Who said so? I will not do that. So, my album is going to be sold in Kano, inshallah. With censors or without censors.
Ziriam's coming, so. The home para Ziriam's coming, so. The home para Ziriam's coming, so. The home para. Hausa Fulani mun danno, Hausa Fulani zamu iya, Hausa Fulani mun danno, Hausa Fulani zamu iya, Hausa Fulani mun danno, Hausa Fulani zamu iya, Hausa Fulani mun danno.
Northern Nigeria is by and large seen as a Muslim area. Southern Nigeria is basically Christian. The religious divide from north and south actually is old. Islam came to northern Nigeria in about 1380. And since 1380, Islam has been the state official religion in northern Nigeria. People from southern Nigeria tend to look at the West, liberal West, as the kind of role model for policy, governance, development, and so on. Northern Nigeria aligns itself to Islam. A Hausa Muslim right now is somebody who is as conventional Muslim as you can be. They only see Islam as their identity.
The Kano Hausa society is in line with the Sharia way of life. The laws here are made for Muslims to have a peaceful life, to protect the individual and the society and the nation in general, in all aspects of life.
In 1903, the British came as colonial masters. And what they did was, when they came, they looked at our laws, the Islamic laws we have had, which had ruled us for hundreds and hundreds of years, and they said, you can do this, but you can't do that. As colonial masters with a gun, they dictated what they wanted, and so they took away some of the things we cherished about our Sharia laws and put up things they wanted.
Democracy made it possible for people to express themselves much more openly, much more clearly.
In 1999, when democracy came back, people were agitating to return to Sharia as practiced in other Muslim countries. That movement caught on with 12 states in northern Nigeria, Kano being one of them. The whole gamut of Sharia law was brought into play.
People really look to it as the last way out of all the travails the people have gone through, changing of governments, military rules, democracy, and so many experiences people suffered from.
The governor was elected on a Sharia platform. The governor was elected to enact Sharia.
In May 2003, there was a general election and some office holders lost their seats. In Kano, Malam Ibrahim Shekarau took over the mantle of leadership of the state as its chief executive. Malam Ibrahim Shekarau's administration has the welfare of people of Kano state dear to its heart.
Sharia is what the West will call conservative. We look at us as progressive. A Sharia state like Kano is not a Sharia state like Saudi Arabia. For the 6 years Malam Ibrahim Shekarau has been governor of Kano state, there hasn't been any stoning to death. There hasn't been any hand cut for theft. There hasn't been any public flogging. There hasn't been the punitive aspect. We interpret Islam and Islamic Sharia to be social justice. Most of our Sharia here in Kano, it is more to do with education, enlightenment, and encouraging people to do good and to desist from doing bad.
Before, when I was little, I remember somebody gets drunk. He came along the street. He fell down. He'd be ashamed of himself. So now, when the Sharia has been implemented so hard here in Kano, to see somebody walking on the street and be drunk, it's been a long time you didn't see that. Allahu Akbar. Sharia is good. Even if it is not implemented, as a Muslim, you have to Sharia yourself. Because you read it in the Quran, you read it in the Hadith, where Prophet Muhammad was saying. Sharia is all about how you're going to live your life in a good living and how you're going to serve your God.
Sada aure mai rufe bai zama tilas ba, yin aure suna ne lallai ba al'ada ba. Shi kenan tsaya daga I'm very happy the way that they introduce Sharia. Thank God that they introduce it. But the way that they are operating it, it is very, very, very bad. We don't appreciate it. The politicians come, the life is very, very difficult, so people are not happy now.
We are in our area, in my own ghetto area, where I was living, me and my family. Yeah. We are born in the ghetto and we grew up in the ghetto.
Getting friends in the ghetto, getting all our lyrics in the ghetto, getting all our expressions in the ghetto. Tears are pouring from my eyes. Just I wonder why. The situation that I'm living, I'm tired. Definitely I need a change. I need someone that can help me. I spent like 15 years in the game, but still I got nothing. Life in ghetto is very difficult. It's not easy.
You cannot go to a ghetto and don't have a tap to fetch some water. Until you enter, you go to a well and fetch it. Electricity, you can never get it. You cannot find a road without a potholes. All the road is with potholes. The struggle continues and the struggle continues. Nobody can ever succeed in his life without having some problems. Most things are not easy, and life is not easy.
Even though we are living harsh condition in the ghetto, so that cannot stop us from doing our music. I'm not proud to keep living in this country because the way that we are living in so far, so there is no any change. So I'm not happy to keep living here. I'm not happy. That's the reason that makes me to come along with the song. We got to tell the government so that they should do something about it, definitely.
Kunci na rayuwa a nan cikin kasar ya yawaita ko ina mun kiɗime talakawa muna ta shan wahala dukiyar ƙasa yanzu wai tana ina manyan barayi duka sun wawashe babu ci da sha ko ina suna sane masu mulki sai a tausaya ga 'yan uwa gidajen bulogarin su namu na ƙasa lokaci na damuna sai su rubtuka mulki a nan ƙasar sai ya su in kana da gaskiya ba su yi da kai ba makaranta yau babu ilimi babu magani yau babu ci gaba ba su tausayi kuma ba su taimako ka duba arzikin ƙasa yau muna da shi to me yasa muke ta shan wahala kar ka manta akwai runtuma masu katon ciki su suke ta wawashe dukiyar ƙasa ke bi uban jamila tudun wada dan tudun wada dan tudun wada.
Kano has been a melting pot. Everybody who needs a job from northern Nigeria or Niger Republic or even Mali or Chad, they come to Kano. It used to be the greatest industrial city south of the Sahara before you reach anywhere else. So it has attracted a lot of people who want to make a living. And they all come and then the jobs are not there again. And so people start doing other things to survive.
When democracy was restored in 1999, that's when people became really, really free. And democracy made it possible for the popular culture industries to diversify. Democracy made it possible for goods to flow within the society, and that is why they were able to absorb influences from other parts of the world. And of course, the biggest democratizing influence was the internet. So they download whatever they want, to listen to whatever they want to listen.
Music transfer or any data transfer has become very easy. We have computer here, we have all the cables, we have Bluetooth. Any medium by which music will be transferred, we have it.
Yeah, most of the Nigerians, they are getting their new music on cell phones because it's the fastest way. For instance, now Sam, maybe on his phone, I will listen to some song that I don't have. He will just transfer it to me by Bluetooth, and me too, the ones I don't have, I'll just transfer it to him.
This pre-flow of media goods and media products made it possible for people to begin to say, oh, I like the way they do this thing. I think I can also do it. I can create these kind of products for my local community myself. And that will make it possible for them to create a domesticated international entertainment culture.
Okay. I'm rolling. Action.
'90s, the Hausa film industry bloomed up. Later, toward the end of the decade of the '90s, they started introducing elements of singing and dancing in the video films. And the singing and dancing was patterned according to Indian singing and dancing pattern, because they love Indian film, they watch Indian films a lot. And it is this singing and dancing that actually attracts a lot of attention of the audience, and therefore that is where a lot of the money is made.
When our producers introduce dancing and singing into movies, from there, some part of the people start watching. When they're going to say anything about the Hausa movies, they're talking about the singing and dancing. When the films come to the market, let's say we're selling at least 100,000 copies, but the introduction of a song and dancing into it, it will sell 200,000 to 300,000 copies.
Now, the singing and dancing created a whole new industry. So the Hausa video films created a genre of Hausa music, which eventually became called Nanaye, Hausa video film soundtrack music. And that music genre became extremely popular. So popular actually that almost every aspect of commercial activity in northern Nigeria uses that as a jingle. Zoo Road reflects freedom. It's outside the city, so people can hang out. In the walls of the city, there's a lot of restriction because it's a very traditional city, very, very traditional, very ancient, and very, very Islamic. So normal Hausa cities don't like the idea of young people congregating in one place. When people jumbled up, when they hang out, a lot of young people hang out around an area. The area acquires a very bad name because it is seen as a place where all sorts of immoralities could take place. Some of the studios actually started in the city. When Zoo Road became available, they all shifted over there because they are away from the prying eyes of the traditional city. It's like saying, okay, we're out, we can hang out and do our own thing without anybody saying we are promoting immorality.
su kuma sa su zan zama ne bene kiɗa sunana dan alhaji har hajiya kenan jikan hajjajin kuma dai
amshi zan sake duka amshin za sake to ya kenan to yanzu ba kwa alfahari da irin waɗannan al'umma shirya wannan yawa
muna du'a'i ga wanda suka rasu rabana ya rahamshe su.
Golden Goose Studios is one of the pioneering and very, very innovative studios in Kano. And Golden Goose Studios is manned by very, very professional people. Naziru is the one who is the main brains behind it, and he's very excellent.
Golden Goose was started around 2005. I'm proudly saying this, I'm the first producer in Hausa film industry who started producing music with a computer. From there, I started developing my music career. I started composing music.
Then you can dance to my drama. I sing, you dance if possible.
Later, realized that even singing is not my style. I want to be a rap artist.
Out of this Nana age, then the rap and hip hop emerged. Rap emerged as a counter movement against Nana in order to show that they can do something different.
We don't want to combine all the same style of the songs. So they sing Nana, we sing hip hop. So we don't want to combine things with them like that.
We want to become like Tupac, like B.I.G., Snoop Dogg, and so on.
While the Nana was patterned according to Indian singing, the hip-hop artists are affected by American hip-hop art. They have posters of Tupac, 50 Cent, Eminem, and all the others, and they want to look like them. They aspire to be like them.
Excuse me, Shaggy is my idol. I imitate a lot of things from him. Belly of the eye, also Belly. My phone is always ringing since the day I started singing. A lot of rude boys claiming to be cousins. Me and Mark Rupert since I need family dozen. Peace America. And Nigeria America. Laurel Hill T-Boss, Harma Monica. Snapada Akena West Avaga Raga. Say natural Luga. Say natural Shaggy. What one rude boy? Say che peace. All other Marcy, let's go to Miami. Nabu de Jakarta, Navajo Shaggy Gully. Say Queen Latifa. Peche Billy Nifa, where it's about. The girl another working at a cappella. What club Jim Sheban umbrella. Music good, oh. This is Soslama, Usman Dezan Karaban, B-I-L-L-Y. Oh. I really, really love music, especially rap. Not some music. Nayaru. Narubuta music, na sashonika. Yanzu na sadogondo still narubuta music. You understand?
I'll grow old and grey writing music.
Music, exactly. I'm always singing. Agida waka, amota waka, a school waka. Billy, where are you going? Studio. Billy, where are you coming from? Studio. You know, music is in my blood.
If music is the food to the soul, give me, in essence, more of it.
Yo, it's my turn, yo, I'm gonna do it like this. It's my turn, yo, I'm gonna do it like this. It's my turn, yo, it's my turn, yo, it's my turn, it's my. Pick up the slammer, the lyrical jammer. I hit the grammar so hard to your ears like a hip hop. So slammers coming straight to your hook, G, and I got what deadly kicks like Bruce Lee.
One thing I know is this: when the economy of the country is bad, entertainment is something people go for. Even when you're hungry, you must listen to music. Music is something that goes with life.
Send the flow so your bust on the mic with the lyrical, miracle. Drag up sucker MCs like a pimple, simple, slowly moving on like a ripple as a twinkle. No, I got no equal.
I know thousands of youths who wants to go to school. They don't have school fees. I know many youths
who wants us to have a small-scale business, which 100,000 naira is too much for them. I know many youths who are sick. They need money to go to hospital and buy medicine. They can't afford it. They end up being thugs. They become thieves. They become army robbers.
Here we have problems with the youth, especially in drug abuse and dropout in schools. The young people here, they dropped out of school because some of them couldn't pay the school fees, so couldn't get the right attitude to go to schools, so they dropped out. There are no jobs, and most of this youth just hang around. And when you hang around, you get to hang around with bad eggs and bad people, and they started to do drug abuse.
This walking stick. I need walking stick. That time, in my young boy, all my friends is wicked. Only take ganja. Lokacin abokaina na makaranta, muna yin wrongs, mun san muna yan ƙanana, mu fita daga aji, mu kama katanga, mu fice yawo, mu ki zuwa ana lesson a class, duk muna zuwa mu kalli wannan, ko swimming pool, irin kamar na ghetto, to shi yasa ba ma zuwa makaranta sosai. Idan muka shiga muka je tsakiya, sai mu ringa haka da hannunmu, muna haka da kafafuwanmu, hannunmu yana sama, sai mu ringa duka ruwan pop 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 pop. All the fish running down. Then za mu nutso mu shiga ƙasan, sai mu ringa kamawa. Idan muka kama, sai mu kama wasu mu gatsa a baki nan. Idan muka kama kifaye da yawa, za mu fito gefe mu huta, muna ta haki. Namu wanda muka ɗan rage, za mu tara, sai mu zuba shi a ciki, sai mu kunna wuta ta tashi duk ya ƙone. Idan ya ƙone, sai mu ɗauka, sai mu kakkarkade, sai mu ci shi a haka.
Lokacin su kwakwa.
Sama once upon a time was a bad boy. We call him Ndaba. He's carrying weapon, doing bad things.
Na iya sanda, irin like Chinese, za su rike pow. I am expert because kana kawan zan ɗauke, tikama. Ni kaɗai ne ban da tabo a cikinsu. Because I know what I do. In kika gansu, kin san wuka, za ki ga an yanke mutum a nan, wani ma bai da kunne an cire shi.
We do many things to him in order to stop him. We couldn't. But at last, I realized, okay, if he is with me because he listened to me, he can change. I carry him to Golden Goose. Say, okay, just come and sit with me, watch the studio. If there is anything you see you are interested in, if you think you can do it, then start learning it.
Bana shan komai, sai yaya Nazir ya ɗauke ni, sai ya kawo ni industry. Sai ina jin daɗi, mayin ɗina ya dinga kilin, na daina kula abokaina. Saboda abin da ya sa bana zuwa, na samu aiki ina zuwa studio.
Now Usama is a rapper. I'm proud. I'm proud of that. He's not a bad boy anymore now. He's responsible now. You know what he's doing. You see how I changed my brother, myself. So this is how this government's supposed to do to us.
They didn't come out with anything to the young generation. Nothing for them. The young generation. They have to come out with something to feed themselves and their family. They have to clothe themselves. They have to put the roof over their head. They choose to sing. To them, that's the only way to earn living, and it's going good for them.
Osama Bene music Zanda Mike again. Everybody come let's go on, come let go on, Cape Town City. It must call us all time. Osama Bene music Zanda Mike again. Everybody come let's go on. Kano tadabatin jimungari mai dala da goran dutse mai tarin.
Entertainment is good, but Islam is not built on entertainment. We have a serious religion which looks at serious issues, and entertainment is welcome, but with a pinch of salt.
We are northern soldiers from Kano City. We bring you Gidigba show. DJ Danny, drop the beat. We got the vibes.
We are the first Hausa hip-hop rappers when we started it. Nobody even listened to us.
We come from K-Town, this is how we do, and nobody is stopping us.
Because if we come and start singing or doing our hip-hop things, people will start looking at us and start laughing. They see these mad people. They want to be Americans. They're Nigerian, they are Muslims. They're irresponsible. This is bad, you know?
Even though they are Hausa speaking, they look and act Western, and they do most of the things from the Western perspective. We're not Americans, we are Hausa people.
Saman been music, and we'll be doing it real. Man, can I hear your flow?
We wanna go, we wanna go, we wanna go to USA. We wanna go, we wanna go, we wanna go to USA.
The contemporary youth are having the negative impact of the Western media continuously being bombarded by the American lifestyles. The West has been adulterating us.
Hip-hop is about the youth culture, about the dresses, about the baseball caps that are twisted backward, about the ass-down pants. The kids will used to go around northern Nigeria with their pants drawn up slightly down. And the mullah said, oh, you want to be like American? Well, that's okay. From now onwards, anybody with their trousers pulled down is a homosexual. Then they pull it up.
Islam is decent. We feel that people should look decent. When people ask, how do the Hausa dress? Let them see him. He dresses Hausa, he behaves Hausa. And when we say behave Hausa, in Hausa culture, we mean decent, respectful, outgoing, and everything are good.
I'm the Billy of the eye, all say Billy. Amma wani kuma zai ganka daga nesa, amma a babban riga da babban hula sai ce ma Alhaji sannan zuwa. Kuma ba Alhajin bane kai. Ba ce wai dan ni musician yanzu na sa blinks, na sa na haka no. Mutane ido suke gani. Mutane suna gani me kasa? Wani irin dressing yayi? Yayi dressing suit ɗan kin ga wani black suit wani me. Wani irin dressing. Ya sa wani short nigga da wani beach wa.
They will be imitating as if niggas, they will put oversized clothes. Why it is not supposed to be so? You're supposed to do all these things in a very logical and a sensitive way, not by just being animal. I cannot go and buy oversized clothes just because I want to imitate Tupac and others. It's not reasonable. He's imitating. What is that for? It's zero.
If you coffee cat is offensive and you are not intelligent, it is uncivilized sense of judgment.
From the Holy Quran and from the Holy Hadith, there is not any chapter that would say, if I dress like this, I will have much sin from God. Say you should dress how you want it. I'm a man, so I do what I want to do, not other person will tell me that this is how I'm supposed to dress, this is no. So whatever people are going to say, let them say in the hours, their hours.
Why should the change and the cultural imperialism, why must it come from the West? Why is, for instance, not the streets of New York dressed like the way I dress? I am proud of my culture, and I want somebody else in the States to take my culture, West Africa dressing.
Culture is dynamic. It changed. Before, Hausa people were not like this. Is there anybody in Kano now who say he don't wear pants that is from abroad?
We understand that culture is dynamic and that changes come, Yes, youth do take culture, and yes, youth do imbibe culture, and they are the first frontier of change, and we completely understand that. Our youth have taken to football, for instance, and we are not saying don't play football. This culture we have accepted. We see no conflict with Islam, but we are particular on rap, we are particular on filmmaking. These are areas which we think would make a damage to the culture if allowed to proliferate. We don't want the baggage of rap. If you want to do rap music in Hausa, you have to throw away the swear words. You have to throw away the baggy trousers. You have to throw away insults to elders and others. You have to throw away the drug culture. Islamic cultures cannot take that.
We want music to be complementary of our society. The content is what matters. Free of vulgar, free of immorality, free of obscenity. Don't translate motherfucker into my vernacular because it's abusive, castigating every member of the society.
The hip hop I get down. The music, it gives me headache to think on how am I going to blend hip hop into my religion and my culture without spoiling my religion, without doing damage to my religion. That thing has to do with the faith you have. As a Muslim, I'm censoring myself. You understand? I censored myself. I censored my lyrics.
Nazo o biliazo, nazo ganam biliazo, yazo yewa.
It was Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre that inspired me into rap. But amma, the muna girma sai muka gane messages in the wa'annan suna fasi. Yawanci suna gangster, suna promoting violence, sex, drugs, and stuff.
We like their work, we like their pattern, we like their spirit of hip-hop, but the message, because what's happening in America can happen here.
We try as possible to reach out to the younger generations to shun drugs, violence, crime.
We are important people as society because we are the mirror of the society. And we pass the message. Hip-hop for life.
Something like that.
Of course, there is a lot of rap that is seen as gangster rap, rap that is seen as promoting bad behavior among youth. But typical to northern Nigeria, the Hausa youth tend to domesticate transnational media forms to suit their own cultural environment. So the rap we have in northern Nigeria tends to reflect daily realities.
This is the beginning. We the key boys representing Kariya. Da sunan Ubangijinmu Allah za mu fara, godiya gare ka yau Ubangijinmu Allah, da ka ba mu dama yau muke ta tsara waka, a kwana yau a tashi yau wa gami yau a shafin, kan jama'u ku gane, a dole ne gare mu yau wa dole ne mu gane, kan jama'u kasan mu Allah babbar cuta ce, gwamnati da malamai suna ta yin nasiha, a dole ne gare mu yau mu zo mu yo bayani, muna kira samari maza hamma da kanana, mu kauce wa bala'i irin na kan jama'u gawar fari, dan kana jikinka amma sai dai gawa ce, ko da a gidanku Allah sai dai a guje ka, abinci abin sha za a baka naka, hatta motarka sai a ware maka taka, hatta ɗakin kwana in kana cikinsa babu mashi.
We have a strong belief with what we're doing among all our songs. There's no one that we talk about love. All what we are talking about is social vices.
Daina sai da baiwar da rabbana ya mun jire bala'in kanjamau kasanmu. Duniya da lafiya, lahira da tambaya, ko ina muke mu zo mu kauce wa AIDS yau. Duniya da lafiya, lahira da tambaya, ko ina muke mu zo mu kauce wa AIDS yau. Sai hali yau gare ni kun yan mata ne, ku daina sai da baiwar. Duniya da lafiya, lahira da tambaya, ko ina muke mu zo mu kauce wa.
Hausa societies are not the quaint traditional societies we think they used to be. People don't feel that they are in a cage or some kind of primitive kind of society. They feel they are free to do whatever they want to do. They are free to express whatever they want to express. And that democracy gives them that opportunity to express themselves, to say whatever they want to say. The government, on the other hand, feel that it has an obligation to be the guardian of public morals and moral responsibility. The censorship that was brought in during the democratic era was brought in for what I call cultural censorship, cultural sensitivity and cultural representation.
With the coming and the implementation of Sharia in Kano State, we decided to present to the government an idea to establish a law of censorship. By 2001, the law was in existence and a board was established to draw red lines for what the practitioners cannot do.
Nigerian girl, you are the finest, you are the best girl, you are the prettiest woman I've seen. Black and beautiful, you drive me crazy, 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 crazy. There I go again, thinking about you, talking about you, telling my friends how much I love you. Baby, you know how much I love you.
There was a scandal in northern Nigeria in 2007 in which one of the film actresses appeared in a privately shot photographic porn clip. Privately shot, not part of any film. And that privately shot photographic porn clip was in their handset, their telephone. Then the telephone got spoiled. Then they took it somebody to repair it. And he started bidding around with it. Then he saw this and, ooh, I gotta have this. And then he pulled it out. And then the next thing he told a friend of his, hey, I got something for you. Want to see? Oh yeah, ooh, can you give it to me? And then again and again, and it keeps circulating via Bluetooth. Unfortunately, there are people who believe that this reflects what the industry was all about. This is what they do behind the scenes.
They said we are destroying the culture, we are destroying the tradition. So we are not a good people. Everybody stay away from us. We want the people of Kano to be stoning on us and to burn our houses. Or when they see us along the street, they start beating us.
That porn clip caused the entire thing to collapse. The only restrictions we have right now was caused by that porn clip. The freedom that the filmmakers have, the freedom that the musicians and the writers and other members of the popular culture industry have, was threatened by just that porn clip.
This nasty development will not in any way deter the board on its commitment to safeguard the Kano state ideals. These miscreants are enemies to the present peaceful atmosphere and the contemporary achievements of the board.
We are asked to ensure that things that are going to be offensive, illicit, immorals, things that are unbecoming to our social arrangements are not in any way carried or portrayed. We can only do that if we monitor scripts, if we monitor shooting activities, and if we monitor all movies releases to public. If they will carry anything seductive or suggestive to obscenity, we are mandated by the law to ensure the producer, the distributor, the marketer is brought to book, is duly punished.
The Islamic hate environment responded by issuing out censorship rules and guidelines. These include individual registration, where they said all artists must go and register individually with the board.
The census board said we have to register individual, which is not in the constitution. That's my problem with the census board. And they asked me to come and do the registrations. I say no. Up to now, I don't have my license to shoot film in Kano. I have a shooting here in Kano. I can't go because when they catch me, they will go straight to the court. And they took me to prison.
So if you are going to open a studio now, you have to go and register with that stupid Kano censorship board. You have to go to your local government. They will collect revenue. We are paying almost 6 stages of revenues. 6 stages. They are doing nothing unless to collect our money.
Sorry,
We are losing every day. In Golden Goose, we are losing. We are not earning anything. We don't have much capital to invest in Golden Goose. You will spend a month without electricity. You have to buy fuel and refill the gen. And the money you are collecting from the clients is very meager amount.
Thank you.
So Golden Goose is losing every time, but still, we didn't give up. No matter what they say we have to pay, we pay them. And they are putting it in their pockets, doing nothing with the money.
Okay.
Here in Kano, the main government official don't want those kind of artists to be performing.
The shows are not taking place no more now. They don't like to come and, watch us.
Because of the new restrictions now, there is no performances in public spaces, so they can no longer perform outside. They don't have a way to make their music popular on a large scale.
They're trying to kill us. They're trying to make us stop.
We are with censored, and we have no problem with censored. Censors come to assist artists. Those people that are saying something or are crying about the censored, but they don't want to follow the rules and regulation of the censored.
No wonder, tunda, baki da labari. Ni ban sani ba dai ashe tana da Honda, helicopter, jeep, gidansu da ba.
Shi censorship board bai ce kwata-kwata kar a yi music. To haka ma censorship board ta ba mu do's and don't do's. Kawai kaman baba da yaro ne. Babanka zai ce kar ka je kaza, kar ka yi kaza, kar ka yi kaza.
Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakilu. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakilu. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal.
Since that incident of the pornographic clip, people have understood that this government means well, and this government means to sanitize the sector.
The board is not here to sanitize. They're here to destroy.
I think he's doing a very good job. What he's doing is the right thing to do. He's protecting our young ones from the new things that are coming, because before we don't have that kind of things. The music really isn't something from the tradition that is accepted, but now it's to the extreme.
If you wanna dance with me, this one has a special remix. If you wanna dance with me, this one has a special remix.
You are the only one. You're the mama of somebody. You are the only one. You're the mama of somebody. You are the only one. You're the mama of somebody.
If you wanna dance with me, muka buga ganga gwandungu.
Samu Abuja mu sha jagwado.
Shati da Ruby, dance with me. Everybody dance with me.
Ride Master and Jagodo, Dere, Darana, Musha Jagodo, Wanta Kubina, Mushashana, Yukona Chemusa.
Kawai idan dare yayi zan tafi club da ita.
Salona waka ni zan jaku. Salona waka jamu da kai. Kare na waka kuyi mun amshi.
Garin Abuja da nisa da daɗi.
Garin Abuja da nisa da daɗi.
Ni ne mastan 'yan jagwado.
Kai ne mastan 'yan jagwado.
Girgiza jujjuya shi.
Girgiza jijjiga bedu.
Mamar karkada.
Zan tafi club ɗan yi rawa sosai in ta rawa maza da mata ana rawa.
If you wanna dance with me, this one has special remix. If you wanna dance with me, this one has special remix. You are the only one.
Na jefa man.
Maza da mata ana rawa. In dare yayi to 11 sai na dawo saboda babanmu yana rufe gidansa 11 sai in sauri na dawo before 11 sai na shiga gida ne wanka sai na kwanta sai da safe 6 zan kuma ficewa ba zan dawo ba sai 11 za a yi ta nema na babata ta ce waye su sama ta tura kannena
je a kirawo Usama a kekkewaya sai a ga ba a ganni ba.
Mata su ne jari na salawai duka a jujjuya yara da manya.
Shake your body, big girl, shake your body, big girl, move your body, big girl. Shake your body, big girl, move your body, big girl, shake your body, big girl. Documentary ne ke nan da shake your body, big girl, shake your nyash, shake your breast, shake your nyash, shake your breast.
When you're done, Sarah, this is what you better do. You know what you do? Don't shake your body. Why are you doing that? You're very stupid to do that. Don't shake your body. Why are you working this? He's very stupid to do it. What do you do is very bad.
Shake your body, big girl, shake your nyash, shake your breast. To the left, to the right, to the back, to the front, to the east, to the west. Down, down, shake your body.
The problem that here we have in the people of Kano is just about the singing and dancing. The kind of the singing and dancing we do in our movies is quite different with the traditional dancing we are doing. We don't actually give our culture space.
Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Da farko dai sunana Adam Abdullahi Zango, wanda aka fi sani da Yarima ko kuma Prince. Ni an haife ni a garin Kaduna, sannan daga nan na tafi Kano na fara yin harkokin films. Ina yi daga baya kuma sai na ga why not in fara waka.
Bana jin kidan sosai. Danny. Yanzu na ji zanzan. Okay, this is Prince Zango from Cape. Zan ba ku bayani.
Na faɗa ba amfanin rawa da waka shine ka janyo hankalin ɗan kallo ya sayi abinka. Kuma ta wannan abin da zaka yi idan zaka sa mata su yi rawa, wani zai siya dan rawan da mata suke, sannan kuma sai ya ga saƙon da kake so ka aika masa ta ciki, saboda saƙon ya fi rawa. Ni haka nake a gamsu.
When the film industry entered into a doldrum as a result of severe censorship, one of the restrictions is that there will be no singing and dancing as they used to do it.
Every film in Hausa has a song and a dance sequence. It's not natural. It does not reflect the culture. In Sharia cultures, usually we frown upon a lot of things. And Islam says that lots of singing and dancing not recommended. It's not every day we dance. It's not every day we sing. We do have singing and dancing in our culture, which does not contradict the religion. So we sing during Salah, we sing during Ramadan, during wedding anniversaries. If you can show and depict such ceremonies in your films, then you can sing, then you can dance. But you just can't dance for no reason.
One of the rules and the guidelines says that mixed gender dancing between men and women within the same personal space is prohibited.
They don't mix males and females to dance and sing, no. All males. And the women, they watch the spectacle, they are the audience. And when the women want to play, want to do some music, and the audience will be women. This is our culture, and we are proud of it. And we want to make sure that it still conforms to Islam.
This is Muscle Dance Productions. Zero Youngs, Medical Bachi. Yeah, we get the gang, get it. Kakutaka, Kugirigiza Kuro, Girigiza Kai, 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 Kai, Kakutaka, kun san an hana. Gwamnan garin warannan shine ya hana. In ka ji kiɗa yayi daɗi girgiza kai kurum. In ka ji kiɗa yayi daɗi girgiza kai kurum. Girgiza kai, girgiza kai, girgiza kai.
Kuma al'adar mu ta Hausa akwai rawa. To kin ga abin a jini yake, ya riga ya zama ne, saboda babu wanda ya isa ya canja abin da Allah ya zo da shi a zamani. Za su iya hana su rawa, za su iya hana su waka, za su iya hana su album, amma ban da ni.
The boy can go and do all his dancing, nobody cares. It's the girls that they're worried about. The censorship board have the responsibility to protect public morals. They have the responsibility to protect representation, correct representation. In Islam, representation is very important. What the Muslim society insists is that female representation has to be in accordance with Islam. So when she appears, whether in public or on film, she has to be properly dressed like a Muslim woman should. The moment they deviate from that, then people start reacting against that.
Adam released one of his album called Bahaushiya.
When you say Bahaushiya, it's a Hausa woman.
In the videos, there are some scenes that there was a woman dancing.
With the sexy dressing, you know.
They put the tight, their bodies.
The shirt shows her.
All here is open. Everybody is seeing it. A Bahaushiya cannot dress like that.
As a Hausa woman, after I saw that, I am offended by that, seriously. I think it's insulting to the Hausa people. Why is it called Bahaushiya? I don't know. Because I didn't see anything Bahaushiya in that.
I can't sell the song like Bahaushiya. Totally in our own society, a woman is not allowed to come out half naked. Half naked is totally unreligious and is totally not accepted. I will not be an agent of this demolition to spoil my own society. At the moment I saw it, I'm not even transferring it. I stopped it because it's immoral.
I did not see anything bad in that Adam Ezango's video.
The video is not naked. It's not naked. It's just sexy dressing, and everywhere you can see it, even not in the video. Even in the town, in the city, you can see that kind of dressing.
She can wear her American clothes, tight clothes, but in the house, but not to come out in the street exposing herself. No, she's not supposed to expose her body to the public, only to her man, her husband. That's our Islamic rules. But now, because of this kind of music, you can see a girl wearing all sorts of kind of clothes.
When a woman appears in those kind of things, nobody respects her. In fact, the common word used for women who appear like that are prostitutes.
To idan kika duba cikin album din Bahaushiya, na yi waka guda 5 kuma duk ina magana ne akan halayya irin namu. To amma daga baya sai duk wa'annan abin da na yi ba a duba su na faɗakar ba, sai aka duba wani waka wacce na sa mata guda 2 suka yi rawa.
Have girls shaking their bodies. Anything that can shake in their body shakes. The more things go up and down, the better. So that people will get titillated. They want young boys and young men to buy the film so that they can see things that they have been denied under normal circumstances. They don't have pornography, they cannot kiss girls, and the only time you can actually touch a girl physically is when you marry her. Now somebody is showing it on the screen, and they are shaking everything, and you're saying, go, 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 baby, shake, shake, shake. The mullahs are saying, oh no, you shouldn't be shaking things.
We are not a pornographic society. The way we are responsible, the way we are moral must be upheld by our practitioners.
The censorship in Kano, in northern Nigeria, is really about arousing the sexual desires of viewers. Whether it is Muslim censorship or Christian censorship, the whole idea of sexuality is frowned upon.
So that what makes the Islamic preachers here in Kano been talking all about the album, you know. So they call the attention of the government. That's what makes the Kano state census board arrested.
Abin da ya wannan mamaki shine na yi waka album na saka, daga baya aka zo aka ce ban yi censoring ba, kuma convicting dina suka kai ni cikin kurkuku. Na kai kwana 60 a cikin prison, kuma fallahi alhamdu da na shiga wato na ga mutane iri-iri, na haɗu da mai yankan kai, na haɗu da ɓarawo, na haɗu da mai kashe mutane, kai duk har malami na haɗu da shi wanda ya taɓa kisan kai. Ce shi wannan malami za a ba da shi beli, sai ka ji an ce 10,000, amma idan mu aka kai mu, ka gani ni sansarin na yi, to amma idan aka kai mu 200,000 ne. Menene wannan sata? Gaskiya ni ban taɓa yin da na sani, saboda wannan waƙar da na yi ita ce ta sa duniya ta sanna a matsayina na mawaƙi, wanda da a ce haka bata faru ba, kali ba zan kai inda nake yanzu a matsayina na harkar waƙa. Ba a taɓa yi waƙa senso a Najeriya. Idan kai waƙar ka kai ka san me kai, kuma ba za ka yi abin da za ka ɓata al'adanka ba, ko kuma za ka koya wani fasikanci ko baɗala.
Those who feel that they cannot work with the censorship board have one or two options. Either they leave the state or they just simply stop.
A gaskiya ni a wurina ba a yi min adalci ba, da ni na san har ga Allah ba a yi min adalci ba.
Aware that this music is being bad, but due to the flowing of people come in asking for it, I had downloaded it to them. Later on, I was arrested and I was taken to court. He is not doing anything for me, rather he is spoiling my own business.
Censorship. It's against censorship officials. They feel that the censorship officials were unfair to them by asking them to conform to fundamental rules and regulations of censorship.
jama'a bai wuce rundunar Allah ba. Allah kai muke wa kuka zalunci ba zai dorewa.
Duk wanda yake zalunci ƙarshen sa ba zai kyau.
In our own society, we must obey our leaders. We are not to accuse them. We are to pray for them to be good. If they want to accuse leaders, there is a proper way on how to express themselves, not by making songs. That is useless. That is nonsense. It's supposed not to be done.
In northern Nigeria, we don't have any culture of resistance to authority, because in Islamic societies you are not allowed to make public your own observation. But there is no tradition of revolt, no tradition of protest. We just simply accept because of hate. This is how God made it, and therefore you should not change it. You just simply accept it.
2 minutes for you was saying go to young girl. Saying excuse me, I'm from Uganda. Baya zagin gwamnati. Ba ruwanmu da census board. Ba ruwanmu da kowa. Music ɗinmu strictly for love. Farkon ganin kina yau confusing. Sai da zuciya ta ta squeezing. Sai da temperature ta raising. Jiri nake cha ake na sha poison. Ni ko so nake asan na da reason. Reason na farko kina da candle racing. Reason na biyu kullum gizan ki be raining season.
So we got a party. Bilio! My guy. Well, Bilio was my colleague, and I like Bilio. Bilio is one of the guys I respect in the music industry, even though I can't call him, I don't know how to call him, you know, he's afraid, he don't want to be like me. Nothing scared me. I don't afraid of anything. No, he don't have that kind of heart to talk about what is worrying him to the world. You're doing this wrong to us. Most of them, they all don't have that heart.
Yanzu abu yazo ta addini ne zan faɗa in ya kamata in faɗa. In bai kamata in faɗa ba zan faɗa. Amma ba ruwa na da gwamnati. Census ba taba kama ni ba. Ba taba ce min me yasa to ai ban yi abin da za ta kama ni ba. Wanda census board za ta kama wanda zai zagi. Ya faɗi kaman irin kaman dai banzan magana haka.
If to say I have 10 people like me, already we could have shut them very well. Yo, I'm hustling tamkar dan a shaɓa dare rana ko safiya damuna sanyi da rani da ɗari hip hop ne nake so. I will never tire, never get tired, cause I am rolling like a tire. Gaba dai mazaje na hip hop, sai mazaje na hip hop. Dukiya mai karewa ce, hanya mai yankewa ce, mulki mai arewa ne. Mai shuɗewa sai mun haɗa can filin kiyama a nan ne za ka ci kwal ubanka ba 'yan sanda ba jiniya ga ɗan banzan gosulo ta can gefe guda wala kiri da sanda mai kaya kai Mr. Get murmusa ka sannan dukkan gabar jikinka duka su ne za su babba da shaida ranar babu PA da lauya balle 'yan bangar siyasar ga masu shiga gidan rediyo su yi ƙarya don an ba su naira in za ka faɗi gaskiya komai ta ka ja maka kabiya Allah bai mun ƙarfin jiki ba balle in tare ka makure amma ya mun kaifin bakin da har ya wuce rai za a kaifi. What? I'm saying it.
The power of music is really there. It is the message behind that worries some people. I don't think the censorship is against the hip-hop as music, but it is the message is transmitted that sometimes it becomes disturbing, you know, and they feel it is out of line, and therefore it should be blacklisted.
There were 11 songs that were banned by the censorship board, and the banning order was to people who download these songs and people who distribute them.
If any song is out and government or the censorship board don't want this thing to be circulated within the community, they will send the list to us and we circulate it to the people we have here so that that transfer of music will be stopped. The government have ordered us to stop and we have stopped.
And they were banned immediately. So much that if you are caught listening to any of these 11 songs in your own radio, in your car, you will be arrested.
They will not air our songs in their radio stations. At the time when I finish Girgizakai, I take it to radio stations, they play it once. From the censorship board, they write a letter to them. You should not play this song again. And they stop airing it. And from that day, no one aired my song again. And later now they ban it. They banned my song, Girgizakai, because they don't want us to tell the truth. I don't know what I did in that song. I don't know what I said bad. to anybody because I didn't call anybody's name. I just pray in the song and said, whoever did this and that to us, God do this and that to him. Even in mosques, they will pray against who are trying to destroy them. And me, they said I'm not allowed to do that. I can't pray to God. Why would they ban my song? I didn't release it. I have never released a song in the market. I upload my song on internet. Are they censoring internet? That one is a free world, it's not Kano. Whether they like it, there must be an internet and Kano, and they can't block it.
The problem is, when they ban them, the ban is ineffective because Girgizaka is available on MySpace. And all these guys can upload it up on MySpace or YouTube. It's just that within Kano space, you cannot listen to them. And they are not even available. They don't have the money to make an album. So they go to the studio and record it as MP3. And their MP3s are being passed around by Bluetooth technology.
The radio stations, they don't like to play the songs that talking about the government, criticizing government. So Bluetooth is the only way that we used to share our songs to the fans now.
I think Bluetooth help us a lot because it's the fastest way to spread our message. I can put it on my phone, my friend will listen to it and say, oh, give me. I'll push it to him. Then through that, it will go all over. You can go anywhere. Because now if I put it in your handset, you carry it to go to US.
We released 2 albums in the market. We got nothing from it. The money that we got is 20,000 naira. So this is only what we make from the first album. And the second album, we got nothing from it.
We lose.
If they do make an album, it's going to be pirated. The moment an album is released, rest assured it will be pirated within the next 1 hour or so. So they will lose a lot of money.
The means and the way by which this music are being transferred, it has really affected the people that's supposed to get their money. The technology is now very easy and very simple. You can download so many things from your handset within a few seconds. Before you know it, will be circulated to all people that I can extract money from. I make a lot of money, sometimes to reach up to $200 a day. I make money more than those that sing the song. That is why even I don't want to be into their line because I'm waiting for them to do it for me to get rich. There are a lot of people that they can do a lot of things in the music industry or film industry, but because of this piracy, this has made them to be nobody today. He is not rich. He is always out there like a beggar. You laugh at them, you think that they are ordinary people who are not even have nothing to do.
When somebody tells us this is Kano Riders, no, they're very surprising because they say that he doesn't get car, he doesn't get everything. So I can't believe this is not Kano Riders. Some they don't like even to come to us.
But, you know, that's how life goes on. But I pray everything will be changed.
Any indigenous of the country is supposed to enjoy amenities like water, like medicine in hospital, like lights. We don't have it, and the government is supposed to provide that for us. And they don't want us to talk about that. They don't like that. They hate that because they want you to sing about them, to praise them, to tell how wonderful they are. And we have not seen a reason that could make us to praise them. If you cannot do that, so there is no way that they can allow you to keep on, doing your music.
Government is not going to support them. Simply because of policy. Government has a policy of supporting traditional music, which uses the traditional acoustic instruments like drums, like flute, and all the other things. The traditional Hausa music evolved as a client-focused music. The musician sings the praises of a particular client, a patron, who gives him a lot of money. And this is what they have been doing for years, and this is what classically defines Hausa music. In fact, a Hausa musician, traditional musician, is called maruki. That is a person who begs. It is because of this that Hausa music is considered a low-level occupation in northern Nigeria. And many of the traditional musicians actually would prefer their children to go to school and to study rather than to become musicians like themselves because of the low status they have in traditional society. Many people who are involved in it say they are involved in it simply because that's the only way they can survive. They don't have school, they don't have any job, but they have a voice and they think they can sing a song, and then that's just it. Plus, they make a lot of money out of politicians. Because they pick up a particular politician and then they sing about him, they say he is amazing, he is fantastic, he's better than everybody.
NPP for life. This one of us on
And of course, another rival politician will ask him to also sing, and he will say the same thing about the other rival politician. So it becomes a little bit ridiculous.
I am not a praise singer. I'm not a praise singer, and I will never be. I'm not looking for money from anybody. If I want to make money in music, I know what to do it. Somebody will not just pay me money and come and I will just start singing about him and his wife. And when you are singing, somebody will come and start spraying money to you. What is that? These nonsense and stupid politicians. I will not do that. If you want to give me money, buy my CD. If I have a show, buy tickets, go and watch me. That is the only place where I need your money or I need your help.
The more they sing for politicians, the more they reinforce the idea that Hausa musicians are beggars. No matter whether it is rap, whether it is nanae, whether it is traditional, whether it is modern, it is still considered a very, very low-class profession.
I am Hausa in and out. But I must say this. I don't know what is wrong with Hausa people sometimes. Why someone who will make you happy, who will make you laugh, who will entertain you, become a person who have a lower status in the society? But why are you looking at us down and that?
Okay. Mic 1, 2. Mic 1, 2. Check mic 1, 2. Okay, I'm
I have a girlfriend that I love. In 2005,
This lady that I wanted to marry.
her dad said he will not give her married to me because I am an artist.
It has happened to me 3 times because I don't have money. They know that I am not rich. I don't have even proper job. So they think I cannot even afford a wife.
Her father find out that I'm a film actor. He said that he's not going to give me his daughter to marry her because our name has been spoiled in the media.
And this censorship board, they're the one who are contributing for that. There was a time Dr. Bala Muhammad Adedita would come into radio and said, don't associate yourself with them. Don't give them marriage. Don't do this with them. Don't do this with them. Don't do this with them. What is this?
I asked myself, one day I will go to get married. Who will going to give me daughter to marry? I don't know. I don't know.
I want them to know that we are better than their children. We are far, far better than their children. Their children are the spoiled ones. I'm telling you this. We are responsible more than they are because we are independent. We didn't depend on them. We depend on Allah. And still we are existing. Whether they like it or not, we will keep singing and their children will keep buying our CDs. If they didn't allow us to sell the CDs, their children would go to the internet and download our songs.
Zan yi shari ba warki kan batu na aure na hargitse sun tarwatse ni kan batu na aure na tabbatar da yanzu wanda babu so na gaske kudin kashe fa zai fasa ina mata su soka idan fa kun bashar shekara 8 da mace idan fa mai kudi yazo zai kasa ka duk munin sadin rashin ikin halin sa ni da nake waka ni ma an kasa ni wallahi an kasa ni saboda ban da naira an guje ni an tsane ni ubar Jamila.
The youth now, they really take music as a medium of communication. It is now more than just good times, but now youth put issues inside songs.
This reflects a new thinking. This reflects a way of coping with the situation, of dealing with the situation. They are trying to create circumstances around which they don't feel intimidated. They fight back.
Like 1, 2, like 1, 2.
And rap has provided them with a beautiful mechanism to express social concerns about social problems about inequity and inequality in the society, about injustices in the society. They look around, see what is happening, and then they weave it into an effective canvas, a social protest canvas that shows that, look, we are youth, this is our problem. Listen to our problem and see what you can do about it.
Ni Masoud Rabji, ni nake bayani, ni nake bayani, ni nake bayani.
Yeah, we are in dire need. The society and the economy is in terrible state. So the government is addressing this through several ways. One specific way is education. If you can go to school to get a degree or a diploma, you can go to school and get a trade. You can go to a technical college, for instance, learn carpentry, learn tailoring, learn something to hold you by. We are trying as much as possible to educate them, and some of them are taking our counsel, and they are doing better and they are doing good. But some of them we are still trying to see what we can do for them.
You know, education is the key of life, it's the light of life, everybody knows it in our society. It's only my people they don't get quality education. To get quality education is something very hard. The government, they don't care about it because of their children. They are taking them to private schools, sometimes or abroad. So that's why we decided to sing it to the government so that they should be merciful to our people, to give them education because we are all the same thing.
Here and read like our lyrics all the time.
Mudena ja inja, munemi ilimi. Mudena ja inja, munemi ilimi. Mudena ja inja, munemi ilimi. Mudena ja inja, munemi ilimi ta ko ina da ko ina yau kan mu yadda mu abun mu baya ilimi fa shi ko ba ruwan su wai da girma kuma don ku san da cewa shi ko baya su fa ba wai kawai ana nufin ilimin boko ba babban ilimi sana'a ta hannu ko abin da zaka yi da basira ka hakika mara ilimi yana cikin asara duk abin da zai yi bai yin dabara idan ka auri matar da babu ilimi wallahi dole ne ka gane kuskuren ka wallahi koko mu sha wuya ilimi da boko ko kuma na arabiya ilimi na boko duniya ba za ka samu ilimin addini duniya da lahira duk za ka samu in kana da ilimi sai ka ke cire ni kowa ya dinga ce maka alasai ne harkar ilimi a nan ƙasar ta rikice sai wane da wane ke samun shiga da kuɗin kama sai ka yi da gaske mu nemi ilimi mu daina ja'inja mu nemi ilimi mu daina ja'inja mu nemi ilimi mu daina ja'inja mu nemi ilimi
yau
mu daina ja'inja
yau a ilimi a rayuwa mu neme shi mu gane
alabazan da na yi ne kwaro-kwaro a zane likitoci gwamnoni malamai duk su ne
nan gaba in ba ilimi ko kana a caɓa
ko kana kwallo ko ka tura baro ko dallan goro ko masu ruru dan wasan gala har da ku nake da wurare
jan kunne na yi ne ga ɗan adam gaba ɗaya ba sa ido
yana sa ido a mara ilimi shi yake da sa ido in ka yi aure ya ce ka yi aure in ka yi dukiya ya ce ka yi dukiya in ka babu naira ya ce ka faɗa kwata
ba shi da aiki illa kallon kan titi ina kirga motoci banda ko kala
ilimi mu ne shi kowane kabila
Hausa Igbo Yarbawa ku ne
Our tomorrow's leaders.
There's so many at stakes for the youth. When you talk of issue of poverty, when you talk of issue of unemployment, when you talk of issue of creativity, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, all this at stake. And I don't think any responsible government is going to play with it.
Security to social identity is the most important security any responsible government will render as a service, especially in this contemporary time of democratization. Our younger ones are made to appreciate their identity remains their own. I have been helping them appreciate their originality. I let them appreciate that you ought to be identified with your own unique features, your characteristics. Let them remember that they are their own society, not another society.
Every culture has a way of controlling the arrival of culture from other places. People must stand up and protect their culture and protect their religion. If not, when you take to Western culture, you get diminished, you lose out, you become nothing.
That's why the censorship is on guard to ensure we remain Islamic religious Nigerian society.
We choose to be Muslim and we insist to run our lives as Muslims. In fact, some people look at the Hausa culture wanting to be more Islamic than even the original Muslims. The Prophet said something. He foresaw in the future that it was not Arab Muslims that will lift Islam to the sublime, for people to believe in it, for the whole world to abide by it, and that it could be other people other than Arabs. Arab countries are closer to the root of Islam. Maybe after time, they have started to maybe lose grips. And we started later. We are still holding, and hopefully we will continue holding the fort. And this is what we feel in Africa, that maybe the hope of Islam is in Africa, and we look forward to that too.
When I kick back and think full, staring into blank space, life's a paper chase. If you're too slow, you never win the race, never lose the pace. Create enough space to emerge undefeated, cause we're always being cheated of our rights. So why when people roam at night when we're out and about, you're bound to see a fight. When you're struggling, knowledge is your life. So sit down.
The generation gap is basically the same in all cultures. We have these people who believe that they are the guardians of society, guardians of morality, guardians of whatever is supposed to be preserved about that particular society. And on the other hand, you have people who listen to Tupac Shakur. It's the same like in all other parts of the world. You probably like Rolling Stones. Your soul likes Beyonce. You can understand Beyonce. He doesn't understand Rolling Stones. So there's this generation gap. Except that in this case, they are all united by a common thread, Islam. So the older generation are saying, we are being Islamic, and we are appealing to you to become Islamic. The younger generation are saying, we are also Islamic, but at the same time, we are trying to understand what is happening. We are part of a large current of modernity that is carrying out, and therefore we are trying to deal with it. These guys are creating music that they think will make them part of the globe, part of the international music scene. So they're very progressive in that particular perspective.
Wash your hand 3 times. And your mouth 3 times.
But that doesn't mean you abandon Islamic principles, no. It just simply means that you move along with whatever is happening. Progression, does that mean you abandon fundamental identity issues? And that fundamental identity issue is that of a person being a Muslim, and he sticks to it. No matter how progressive he wants to be, he still sticks to it.
Even though when we are rappers, when we are singers, when it is time to pray, we have to go and pray. Then after we should keep doing our wrongs. But the only problem is that those people that they stop us doing our own songs, They are using religion to stop us.
You are a leader, you are a governor, you are a secretary of the Kano State Censorship Board. You are having cars, you are having house, you are eating food. People are struggling, fighting on how to eat, how to live their living. And you keep arresting them, taking them to prison. Which kind Sharia is this? For the sake of God, which kind Sharia is this? They are destroying Islamic religion. Islamic religion doesn't show any single thing they are doing now in Kano. They are trying to bring some kind of Talibanism into our state, some kind of extremism, which is wrong. Is it the way Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam lived his life? No.
The census board really affected my life because I lost a lot. A lot of people lost their jobs, or lost their capitals. I mean, the money that we used to get before, we don't have it right now. We don't have it now at all. Some, they leave the streets, they stay there. And this is their hometown. So we lost everything. One before a year and a half. But I never regret being an actor due to what happened and what the people are saying about us. I never think of one day, a single day, to say that why this job, quit this job, go and find another one. I never think of going anywhere. I remain in the industry and I will die in the industry.
When Hausa film started, we know how people hate them. They don't like them. They don't want them. Nobody listened to their music. But now imagine, look at how Hausa film industry turned northern Nigeria. No FM station will say that it will not play Hausa film song in their radio station. So this is why I said, okay, let us continue with what we are doing. Don't give up. I know we are going somewhere. People like what we are doing.
We've never doubted hip-hop is going to have a future. The future of hip-hop lies in positivity. If we keep doing positivity, the society must accept hip-hop.
We have the talent it takes to storm the whole world, but no support.
But if we are getting support, I can tell that we become like MJ. We will become like Tupac, we become like R. Kelly, we become like any other musician in the world.
I will make sure it becomes famous and known all over the world. We will not stop till we stop breathing.
My senior brother Ziriams, he tell me, go and do Hausa hip hop, do or die.
Never retire, never get tired. Let the walk I'm not doing hip-hop just because I want to have fun, I want to make money and things like that.
I trade wars, no slugs and drugs. If I died richer than poor, it doesn't mean anything. I will keep doing it if I don't get a dime. It has to come from within. It's a spirit.
The passion.
What's the only weapon I know how to use bass? And when it come to freeze, don't step on my toes. The Asalen hip hop in the Zuchian
In our hearts, we know what we are doing and we have a dream.
Music is our dream.
And we're hopeful because we know with the time, one day, the dreams will become true and reality.
I'll keep praying for that.
God make me the most world best hip hop rapper.
Me? With time, the whole musicians will be smiling. You know what they say? Anything the mind can conceive and believe can be achieved.
Even if we didn't achieve it.
Even if we go, there's a young generation that's coming after us. They will do it. They will continuously do it.
The younger ones, if they come and take it over, they take it from our hands and continue, they will succeed.
Yeah, this is Saman music. This is hip hop revolution. All junior hip hop artists. Let's go.
And at last. What makes me happy is that once they come to sing, they are not singing about love. They will come and start singing about political issue, their worries. And this is how we want hip hop to be. Because, as I told you, hip hop is a freedom.
We need freedom. All we need is freedom. You know, that will make us to talk about what we like, to talk about our wish, and always have a strong message to send. What I'm talking about is not lies, it's true. So they don't like us to talk about that.
We don't have to keep quiet.
We know the problems, and we know where the problems are, and we know who make the problem into our industry.
We don't have a weapons to fight these people, and we don't have a power to fight these people. Okay, but we get mouth and we get brain. Let us use our brain and our mouth.
Let's call them, let's sit them down.
Talk to them. Keep talking to them.
Until the people kind of realize or to understand that we are not ever people.
One day, one time, they will listen.
Nobody can stop us.
We are still in the game till we see the changes.
The change must come, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yara ku fito hip hop. Manya ku fito hip hop. Yara ku fito hip hop. Manya ku fito hip hop. This is me. This is me. This is me. This is me. Sallama muku ne ku biyo shi da mota ni na aje kariyo da adda na dauko ta ta mai da fari suna na Nazir bin Ahmad Hausawa lungun barban yayin Usama bin Music a shugaban Taliban na hip hop ake kawo revolution soyayya can sana hango duniya dan sabagen kwalliya na gudu na ba da gaskiya fuskar ta kamar yar Saudiya tashin ta kamar yar Indiya gasa na zama shatara samari sai ku yi hatara duniya ta cika yaudara matasa na cika rayuwar revolutions in the music na annabi say alright yeah alright yeah
sautin zamani fa harka ta nishadi yau akwai kayan aiki yaran ke town mu muke da sound mata da motsa yau muna harkar fata
da sunan ubangijin mu Allah za mu fara godiya gare ka yau ubangijin mu Allah da ka ba mu dama yau da zamu
ni ne innovator na rapping da zaurance twisting da Hausa ni ne mai suna biyar sabbi su kira ni da dan tala manya su kira ni Muhammad Hajiya ta kira ni ta ce Nazir ni ga su kira ni da Zeriums sannan yan matan gari idan sun ganni su ce Nazir kan duk ku kira ni da Zeriums ni ne Zeriums
great let us make USA great right now forever right now
komai nisan jifa kasa zai faɗo ka ji team yau gare ka gobe ga somebody mai laya kiyaye mai zamani this is me this is me this is me this is me I'm hustling tamkar ɗan a caɓa da rai rana ko safiya damuna sanyi da rani da ɗari hip hop ni nake so I will never retire, never get tired cause I am rolling like a tiger gaba dai mazaje na hip hop sai mazaje na hip hop dukiya mai karewa ce mulki mai shuɗewa ne hanya mai yankewa ce mai yankewa sai mun haɗu can filin kiyama a nan ne zaka ci kwal ubanka ba yan sanda ba jiniya ga ɗan banzan gosulo can gefe guda wala kiri da sanda mai kaya kai mistake ita murmusa ka sannan dukkan gaban jikinka duka sun za su babba da shaida ranar babu PA da lauya balle yan bangar siyasar ga masu shiga gidan rediyo su yi ƙarya dan an ba su naira in za ka faɗi gaskiya komai ta ka ja maka kariya Allah bai mun karfin jiki ba balle in tare kan makure amma ya mun karfin bakin da har ya wuce reza a gaibi yeah I'm saying it this is me this is me this is me this is me can naga no mai hasban larabawa takawa na ce mata zo ta taka ta ce ba ta taku ta kalmi sai dai in ta taka a san ta taka a san na amma kuma karki girgiza domin in kika girgiza ruwan kogi zai ambaliya ta yi barna ya wuce tsana ma haddu dan dalaitar watse ta taka ki taka ta warwar dan taku ki take teku take ta wa ki sa musu taka ta ma ake takawa taka tatta sai tankwa da tumatir ita ta sani tonan tana tattawa tara ne na tattaruwar talata muke takawa gardo garka tatta sai tankwa da tumatir ita ta sani tonan tana tattabaru tara ne na tattaruwar talata muke takawa gardo gardo gardan guda atta shubre kama nima gyaran fuska yau ya yake zan kama ka kama nima kama nima to this is me this is me this is me this is me Nina Censorship Giant Beats Bro Casey Jacuzzi Saman Correct Soda the house man you know what I'm saying Saman in the music
Allah ba ni kudi sai gida ne yau aikin haji yaran zamani guje kuro karatu ya fi kyau idan gayin gaye in babu ilimi hoto kawai ilimin mu na addini da boko ya zama garkuwa
yo this is in the section Giant Beats